So if I was trying to write equation of a parabola in vertex form, or I'll put in parentheses graphing form, what we have been doing up to this point was finding the x-intercepts and averaging them, okay? And then using that to find our vertex. But sometimes our answers aren't that nice to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give us an example. Y is equal to, let's say, x squared plus 6x plus 4. Okay, this one is not one that's going to be nice factorable. So how would I do this? So what I would do is, first thing I would do is this 4, I'm going to move it to the other side. So I'm going to get y, oops. I'm going to get y minus 4 is equal to x squared plus 6x. That's what I'm going to start with. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is try to complete the square. So we just did notes a second ago where we could do the box, but you can also do b divided by 2 and then square that. So half of my 6 is 3 and 3 squared is 9. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have y minus 4 on this side, x squared plus 6x on this side. I'm going to go plus 9 and I'm going to go plus 9 on both sides. So this is going to be a y plus 5 is equal to the quantity x plus 3 squared. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract the 5 and I'm going to get x plus 3 squared minus 5. And now this is in a nice vertex form. I can identify my vertex as -3, -5. Even though this was one that if I had to solve it using quadratic formula or factoring, it would not have been nice. Okay. Let me go through one more example where maybe we have a number in front. Okay. So let's say we have y is equal to 2x squared plus, let's see, 8x plus 1, something like this. Okay. So again, the very first step I'm going to do, that plus 1 is not helping me, so I'm going to take it to the other side. So I'm going to go y minus 1. I'm going to give myself some space, is equal to 2x squared plus 8x. Okay. Now, when I complete the square, we do not complete the square when we have a number in front of our x squared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor that out. Okay, not divide, because it's actually going to be my a. So I'm going to factor out the 2. I'm going to be left with x squared plus 4x. Okay, so I just factored out my 2. I still need to figure out what I'm going to add here and here to make this a perfect square. So I am going to look at my 4 here, okay, and I'm going to take half of 4, which is 2, and square that, which actually gives me a 4. So I'm going to put a plus 4 here. Now I have to be careful. Whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other side. But we do have this 2 in front. So this really is not a 4. It's actually going to be an 8. Okay. It was a 4 inside the parentheses, but it's got the 2 in front. So this is going to be y plus 7 is equal to 2 times the quantity x plus 2 squared. Then I'm going to minus the 7 from both sides. So I'm going to get 2 times the quantity x plus 2 squared minus 7. That's going to be our parabola in vertex form. And my vertex, now we can easily see, is -2, -7. And let me just jot up here. So when I say vertex form, I'm talking about a times x minus h squared plus k. That's vertex form. Okay. So that's the end of the notes on writing an equation in graphing form for a parabola.